It's a cool nickname, isn't it? The Big Amish. Yeah, that's the one given to the rising star making headlines all across Major League Baseball. But as that name might sound, he has ties to our area. Yeah, and Andrew Klein talking to the parents of Nick Kurtz about the impact Lancaster County had on his career.
Well, growing up anywhere in the world and becoming a Major League Baseball player or a professional athlete in any sport is one of the toughest things to do in the world. And so often these athletes go to a new city and they adapt to that city's life. Now, this is true of athletic star first baseman Nick Kurtz, but he's also remembering his roots with a nickname given to him by his teammates.
He's there with, all these guys, and they have to get up in front of everybody and talk or something and tell everyone about themselves. And that was what he talked about. He's from Lancaster, PA.
It's funny. It's really funny because, we're from Lancaster, but we're not Amish, obviously. So, I didn't know the story of it until I had to ask. So I was a little bit confused where it came from, but now it's awesome. I think it's great.
A Lancaster County kid taking over Major League Baseball and bursting onto the scene. He's already had milestones, including an illustrious 4-home-run game that etched his name in the history books.
As a sister, just getting to watch it, it's insane, and he's worked so hard to get to where he is, so it's pretty awesome.
Nick Kurtz has always had a competitive spirit since his older brothers first put a glove on his hand when he was a newborn.
He's a gentle giant, competitive gentle giant. Don't get in a card game with him. Don't get in a trivia match with him because he's cutthroat and he's going to want to win because that's just who he is.
Yeah.
But yeah, he wants to win. He'll do whatever he can to win.
We chased him off a number of baseball fields when he was barely walking because we'd be on the sidelines watching his older brothers play and probably not paying enough attention, and he'd inevitably, like in the middle of a game, run out onto the baseball diamond.
He grew up in Lancaster County, playing his freshman year of high school at Manheim Township. And growing up in Central PA meant it was going to take extra hard work for Kurtz to get where he ultimately aspired to be.
He was told pretty frequently, kids from this area don't really make it. That's not really something that happens here, We actually had an opportunity to move to Florida. You had a job transfer opportunity at one point. And we talked about it it was, it was kind of the baseball mecca down there. It was, he would have been in middle school. It just wasn't right for the whole family.
But the Kurtz family stayed in PA, and while Nick ultimately transferred to the Baylor School in Tennessee to advance his career, Lancaster was always nearby.
It was a lot of cold baseball. We played in the snow, we played in the wind, we played in the rain. We grew up, this is not the house we grew up in, he grew up in a house where we had a number of acres. So I can remember biggest memories, we had a batting cage in our backyard. So no matter what I was doing, I could hear the ping of, Jeff was always throwing to him and he was always hitting.
Well, Kurtz played college baseball at Wake Forest, and I actually had a chance to broadcast his games a couple of times when he was a true freshman and a sophomore. You could tell back then that he was going to be a star. He was bound for Major League Baseball, and while he has become that, he's also stayed true to his roots right here in Central PA. In Lancaster County, Andrew Klein, CBS 21 News.